Siri lady. Okay, so
now we're at Kevin's gullibility stories with
Kevin's
and
gullibility
Kevin.
stories with Jake.
and Kev.
Yes.
All right.
So you think I'm gullible?
Oh, without a doubt.
I think there are some people in this world that might disagree with you.
No, there's nobody. They just don't know you.
Define my gullibility.
So, Kevin is a comic book fan.
Comic book fan.
So-
these are the Avengers. See the Avengers? There they go. They're amazing.
I told Kevin that adamantium was real. Now, for those of you who don't know what adamantium is, in the Marvel comics, Wolverine has adamantium kind of welded to his bone.
Infused.
Infused. His bones infused with adamantium. The strongest substance on Earth.
Known to mankind.
Yeah. Now,
On the periodic table.
we were freshmen in high school. Kevin goes to our earth science teacher,
Mr. McGinnis.
God rest his soul.
God rest his soul.
And he's a terrific guy, by the way, and he's going over the elements of the periodic table.
He's got the thing on the wall, the entire periodic table's up there.
Densest material he gets to. And Kevin raises his hand. Actually, adamantium is more dense. And Kevin, you can call it gullibility or you can call it faith in friends. I tend to call it
believe in this man.
both.
I believe in this man.
Kevin argued with our high school earth science teacher.
Who has a degree in science.
Yeah.
I had to go to the dean, but guess who the dean was?
Guess. You don't know? Of course you don't know. He was the wrestling coach. So I was fine. Smooth sailing. Coach, I'm not saying you didn't get me a
Anyway,
demerit, but
We were just talking about the gullibility.
that's just one example, okay? Do you have another example of how gullible I am? Or as you say I am? I don't think you do. I don't think you can find one other situation where I was so gullible that it did something and affected the people.
There are others.
You just don't remember them.
Yeah, there's so many.
That's too bad.
With old age.
Well, what about the time I made up that amazing word?
Yeah,
That was a little off.
It was off. Okay, but not so gullible.
No.
Kevin was in this thing where he wanted to make up a word, so he created the word.
I did.
Magnanimous.
I invented the word magnanimous.
Now, in his mind, he did.
In my mind.
But he probably heard it recently.
I
Just
think
forgot
it was
about
in his subconscious.
So he
when I
goes
was
home.
4 years old.
He tells Patty Jabba Jows.
I said, Dad, I made up a word today, and it's amazing. It's a really good made-up word. And he said, oh, yeah, Kev? What's the word? And
Magnanimous.
No, that's not how I said it. I looked at my father, and I said, magnanimous.
And he goes, come here. And he drags me into the library room. And he goes, and he pulls out his Funkin' Wagnalls. And if you're too young to know what a Funkin' Wagnalls is because you were born yesterday, it's a giant dictionary the size of Mount Everest. That's an exaggeration by only a little bit. And my dad took the Funkin' Wagnalls, which is the size of me, and threw it at me and said, look it up. It's an effing word.
And I picked up the book, and sure enough, the word magnanimous is already in the dictionary.
No credit to me.
Louie, this has been Growing Up
With Kev and Jake.
with Kev and Jake, or as I like to call it, Jake and Kev. Cheers, brother.